this video, we're going to solve equivalent ratio problems or solve proportions by using tape diagrams. Tape diagrams is just a modeling tool that helps us visualize the ratios and the comparisons. This problem says the ratio of boys to girls is 4 to 3. How many girls are there if there are 12 boys? So the first step is you have to think about what are you comparing. Well, I'm comparing boys to girls. So you're going to draw two tapes, or if you want rows of boxes, to help represent the boys to girls ratio. The boys are going to have 4 boxes because in the original ratio, or in the simplified version of the ratio, it is 4 to 3, which means 4 boys for every 3 girls. So this ratio box here, 4 to 3, initially represents a class of 7 total students. There are 4 boys and there are 3 girls. Now, how many girls are there if there are 12 boys? So the next thing we're going to do is we know that there's 12 boys in the class and we're looking for the number of girls. So go ahead and label the information that the problem gives you and what you're looking for. Now, I have 12 boys over here, and I'm going to split them up into 4 different groups. So I have one boy here, a boy here, a boy here, a boy here. Then I have another group, and then another group, and that equals 12. So I have 3 boys in each box. That means I have to put a 3 in the girls' box. Because every time I were to add a tally mark to those boxes, then I would have to add a group to this row. If I added a second tally mark, I would have to add a second tally mark because you would need a group of 3 girls for every 4 boys that you have. So now that I've made my tape diagram, I can solve and figure out how many girls there are. 3, 6, 9. There are 9 girls. The tape diagram is a really easy way to show the ratios, but it's important that you understand why is there a same number going in each box. It's because the ratio is set up so that the boys already have the 4 boxes compared to the girls' 3. So if I added another group to every box, I would have to add another person to all of the boxes of the girls. Let's go through another problem. At the fruit stand, the ratio of red apples to green apples is 2 to 3. So I'm going to write down the 2 things I'm comparing, and I'm going to start by drawing my tape diagram, which has 2 boxes for the red apples and 3 boxes for the green apples. If the fruit stand has 57 green apples, so I need to label 57 where it says green. I'm looking for the amount of red apples, so I'm going to mark what I'm looking for. Next, I have to figure out how much goes in each box. 57 divided by 3 is 19. So 19 goes in each box, including the boxes with the red apples. Then to figure out how many red apples I have in total, I would do 19 times 2, which is 38 red apples. Now let's do a different type of problem. There are 20 students in the class. The ratio of boys to girls is 2 to 3. So again, I start with the boys and the girls, and I draw a model to represent the simplified version of the given ratio. Well, 2 to 3 is already in simplest form, so I'm going to leave it as 2 boxes for the boys and 3 boxes for the girls. Now it's saying there are 20 students in the class. That's not the number of boys. It's not the number of girls. It's the total number of students. So I'm going to put it off to the side to label that represents all the boxes shown. So now I have to take those 20 students and I'm going to divide them into the 5 boxes shown. I know 20 divided by 5 is 4. that means that there are 8 boys and there are 12 girls. I have one more type of tape diagram problem to demonstrate. I made 5 bracelets for every 3 scarves. If I made 16 more bracelets than scarves, how many total scarves did I make? So I have bracelets and scarves because those are the 2 things I'm comparing. It set a ratio of 5 bracelets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to 3 scarves. Now let's look at the information that they gave us. If I made 16 more bracelets than scarves, they didn't tell us the total number of bracelets. They didn't tell us the total number of scarves. They didn't tell us the total number altogether. They told us this number right here. The number of more bracelets than scarves, which is these 2 boxes. So 16 is the number of more bracelets than scarves, so that's where 16 would go. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So 8 would go in each of the boxes. The question wants to know, how many scarves did I make? I made 24 scarves. You can always double check your work in the tape diagram by thinking, okay, I also made 40 bracelets and I found out that I made 24 scarves. So let's subtract and make sure that that's 16. Yep, the difference is 16. Now let's check to make sure that my ratio is right. So I had bracelets to scarves, and the original ratio was 5 bracelets for 3 scarves, and I found out that I had 40 bracelets and 24 scarves. I'm checking to make sure that those are equivalent. 3 times 8 is 24, and 5 times 8 is 40. So that works.